I'm back! Back in the saddle again! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Huh? Get pretty cozy in here, pretty cozy. And I know what you're thinking. Sunshine, where you been? Well, I've been. Look, we're gonna stroll right into the stadium right now. We're gonna get on the main stage. And boy, do we have a treat for you. So you just buckle up back there. Get nice and cozy like, okay? Because it's gonna be good. You can money back guarantee that. We got Starbuck, Papito, right? Versus some big dogs today. We got Say So, Jens. We got more to come. Winner of that gonna go against La Liot. So it. The beasts of the 2v2 arena. Speaking of arenas, let's go ahead and pull up, huh? What do you say?
Hello and welcome to the Sunshine Stream. My name is Simon Kagwanjala. I hope that you enjoy yourself. It is well known that Sunshine is a top-tier caster. It is also known that we all love the stream, the jokes, and definitely the content. But the problem is, you don't follow. And that gets me to ask a question. Why are you gay? You don't support? Yes, you are gay. Well, I'll get back to the stream. And I can't believe you are gay. Strange. You are gay.
1%.
Yo, semantics, let's go. Grinchy, I haven't populated the grid yet, buddy. This all this fandangled technology, you know. I just gotta, you know what I mean. But we're gonna get to work today. We're gonna go straight to work. I'll give you the challenge link, right? You know, we can go that route if you want to. It's the semifinal bracket. I'll even flash it before we get started here. But hey, I'm gonna do some push-ups, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. It's gonna be good. I guarantee it. Let's see what's going on the main stage, huh? All right.
Welcome to the...
Oh, yeah. Push me, Poppy, indeed. Hey, give me one of those. Yeah. I don't care, man. It's Saturday. Let's go. We got the big game on. Nothing like the big game on the big day, huh? It's the weekend. Give you a little ASMR here. You hear that? That's the sound of victory. Starbuck, Papito, versus none other than, whoa, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to correct that. Don't know where their layover's messed up. We'll get the production team on it, okay? But hey, buckle up. We're gonna get straight into the vetoes. We'll see what our first map is. Let's go. What's going on? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't care who you are. This is some ultimate hype, huh? Some ultimate hype. Starbuck Poppy versus Say So Jens. Consolation bracket. And you know what? Let's go ahead and we can even pop this bad boy up.
Welcome to the 1%.
Yo, funny. Semantics 20 community subs. Are you out of your mind? What?
Welcome to the 1%.
Bro, get out of here, man. Big baller. Big baller in the house. Let's go, dude.
Welcome to the 1%.
Let's go. Now look, we're gonna go ahead and flash to the bracket real quick.
Welcome
guys, okay?
to the 1%.
Holy cow, we gotta do something for special for semantics, huh? We gots to.
Welcome to the 1%.
All right, guys, check this out, okay? And I gotta fix that that next matchup here. But check this out.
Welcome
We've
to
got
the
Law
1%.
Light and Soen waiting for winner of Starbuck Pato versus Seiso Jens. Focus Moon, of course, in the finals, and we're thinking that final match is going to be played on the 30th. So we've got essentially 2 weeks to go, right? If my math serves me correctly. But we're going to play both these matches today. We're going to get them busted out. Get straight into the veto process.
Welcome to the 1%.
Starbuck Pato gonna veto Hillsbrad Creek.
Welcome to the 1%.
Jens gonna go with the Lost Temple. Kind of showing a little bit of respect. I feel like there's certain maps that lend themselves to 1 versus 1 play and dividing that map up and playing it like a 1 versus 1. In 2 versus 2s, you don't want to do that versus very good 1 versus 1 players. You feel like you may not be able to win your side, right? Bro, all of these players from all over the world, just so hard to coordinate, Grinchy.
Welcome to the 1%.
You know the feels. And Starbuck.
Welcome to the 1%.
Gonna pick the Shattered Exile. The Shattered Exile.
Welcome to the 1%.
And King and Country is gonna be the pick.
Welcome to the 1%.
Twisted Meadows is gonna be map number 1. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, huh? So let's go.
Welcome to the 1%.
Welcome to the 1%. Welcome to the 1%. Welcome to the 1%. Hey, man. Twisted Meadows, right? Does it get any more classic than Twisted Meadows? And I tell you what, they must have something special picked out, because I'm sure you noticed, Starbuck going to be playing some human. So it's going to be human Night Elf versus Orc Night Elf, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and get into map number 1, and let's see what strategies they've already defined. Let's go. You know, we're so exclusive, we might have to make it the 0.1%. You dig? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? All right, without further ado, let's get started. Hey guys, you have to forgive. I'm coming off of a big break, you know?
Job's done.
Ooh. Let's do, yeah, like this is probably best. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Ready to work. Job's done.
See what we got going on.
Job's done.
Holy cow. Starbuck with the Pala rifle build right away. Dude, I think I should take my camera off of here. You guys don't want to see me, right? There might be some hiccups today, you know. It's been like 2 weeks since I've streamed. It was like a week and a half. Went on a little vacation. Euros, what's up? Hey. Old mate dad, every time he comes in here, he talks about how my beard is getting a little salt and pepper, right? But hey, variety is the spice of life. Who doesn't like a little salt and pepper? You know what I mean? You know, spice things up.
I live to serve all believers.
Paladin is out, and he's going to go straight for possibly this camp here, and he's going to do a little pull. So there you go. There's Bucky. And his ally, Pato, going to waste 0 time heading across the map with the Priestess of the Moon shenanigans. Now, this is going to be very nice, because if it's a Huntress rifle build, you're going to get some aura in there. Poppy gonna, you know, he's gonna stutter step this. And I tell you what, Bucky, we're gonna keep our eye on our ally, because I love when Bucky and Pato are playing, and Bucky, you know, Pato makes some mistake. Bucky comes out with the left jab, and it's just like, Poppy, what are you doing? Look at this, dude. He's gonna turn around. Oh my God, look at that. Starbuck gonna waste no time. Hey, cheers to you guys. Happy weekend. The Double Crown World Invitational. As Grinchy said, a whole 2-month tour. Pretty much taking an entire month just to coordinate map dates and games, but we're gonna be busting into it now, right? We're gonna be busting into it. Double ensnare comes off the creep. Pato gonna juice some of the 6 speed.
Our forces are under attack.
And very interesting creep route here out of Seiso and Jens. Blade Master HH and a lot of archers. And I don't know if you guys were paying attention to Moon and Focus, but Moon was always going heavy on the archers. And if you don't end up keeping those archer quantities down, killing some in the early game, the volleys start getting insane in the mid to late game, and Moon was melting with it. Kind of an interesting base build here out of Seiso.
Research complete.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be level 3 for our paladin. And there's that tasty aura. Now what I would expect is level 3 aura out of Priestess. And then if she hits level 4, I'd expect to see Owl.
Job's done.
And you guys feel free to disagree with me if I'm wrong. But here we go. You're gonna start creeping this, and coming from behind is gonna be Seiso and Jens, and the Paladin gets burnt instantly, strung out. He was playing back to give the Priestess more of the XP. Now they're in a bad position to fight, and across the map, not a chance for Militia to really be called here to help. And I think this is a really bad fight for Starbuck and Pato. And yeah, Starbuck's gonna TP out, but not after losing a couple of units and the remainder of the camp. Meanwhile, Pesky Wisp, a little bit everywhere on this map here, and
Our forces are under attack.
the scouting seems to be pretty good. Starbuck with the double worker. I'm not sure what they were originally intended to do. They might have been called to help out the fight. And they might have been considering pushing right after they crept that camp. And tower pushing the Night Elf player. Could have been very feasible. And then he had to check out of that. And look at the lumber trading. Bato, one of the best wood cutters in the world. Am I right or am I right?
Work.
Or am I right?
Burning to avenge.
Mm-hmm. And now the map almost all but crept out.
Research complete.
We're gonna have to see what happens, and they're gonna start this push. And I have to be honest, I think I'm liking the position of Seiso and Jens here. I gotta be honest. Demon cross mapping for some reason. Don't know what's going on there. Bucky begins building some towers in the background. And they want to push this. Now, this is something that we have to be really careful of. The rallies of Starbuck coming across getting picked off here. He needs to re-rally those to the middle and then to the back, and I'm sure he's already doing it. It's a shame to lose one already. Blood Mage under serious fire. Now, that's just an image. Doesn't mean a lot.
Step into
Losing
the
a unit,
stadium.
not really appropriate here. A hungry vibe. Welcome, welcome. Cheers, Hungry. You know, I'm something of a foodie myself. Hope you enjoyed your bubble tea. And this push looking pretty nasty here. But I gotta be honest, I wouldn't be too afraid in the position of Seiso Jens, with the exception of the fact that I don't like there's only archers on the map. And now Pato and Bucky decide it's time to push in. There is a tower and a shop they can back up to. Wisp coming in from Poppy for the Dedo, but he needed a Dedo that as well. He did get the heroes, which is the majority of the damage here. And just now the Blade Master low on mana. Needs to be topped back off.
Welcome
The first
to
bear's
the
coming out, but
Ascent.
only a death is not enough. Holy cow, with the subby. Thank you, A Hungry Vibe. Gifting the tier 1. Much appreciated. And now all of a sudden it looks like Starbuck Pato are getting pushed back, and this is what I was talking about. All this range, this pretty severe, has to use a Holy Light and an Invuln. Blade needs to be careful. He's dropping lower. Shadowhunter way out of position up close there. That's not good. And it looks like Starbuck and Pato are gonna push through this. Level 4 now on the Priestess, and what's the choice gonna be? They're in such a commanding spot now. Hitting before bears. I think 2 bears in the front that only had a depth. Not enough time to respond to this. Didn't get the tech out that they wanted. Only archers. And I think they kind of rushed it because Starbuck and Pato realized they needed to make do, that they had a severe advantage. A nice food army supply advantage. And they need to hit that timing before the tech of the other players really starts to get online. Triple hero. But now, with no Shadowhunter, absolute detriment. There's a shop in the back, getting separated out of their own base, though. And now, what's interesting is both these players are very good at delaying games and surviving and being annoying. I'm surprised they even took the fight at all. I'm surprised they didn't sack it and go drop into Starbuck's base and try and go for a trade type scenario and put them in an awkward position with a bad fight. Starbuck and Pato had superior numbers and superior positioning there, and it cost them dearly. Now they're deciding to go back and protect the towers from the backside.
Forces are under attack.
NZ, NZ, NZ. Seiso hailing from New Zealand. Quite a nice guy. Jens as well. He's from Chile, I believe. Pato from Brazil. And Bucky from Slovenia. Fun fact, I went to Lake Bled in Slovenia. Bucky and I were talking about it with these dudes who row these boats with their feet. They let me row the boat. You know what I mean? But beautiful place there, man. Absolutely beautiful. Hopefully planning a trip to Bosnia would be awesome. I don't know if the Torrent are enough to do this. Pato coming back to respond. Now the tree is gone. The economy's online. They're probably thinking, what is the next plan? What's the next game? GG is called. And Starbuck Pato gonna take map number 1. And the rifle hunt build definitely online. Lavinia Imba. There we go. They're going to go up 1 map now. And the loser's map of choice for Seiso and Jens is none other than King and Country. And I have to say, Seiso Jens play very good on King and Country. And honestly, so did Sheik and Bazaar. Sheik and Bazaar actually almost had quite a mad upset. In their game versus, I believe, Moon and Focus. I think they even went up one match, or maybe they hung on. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It could have been Lawlight Soen. I might be mistaken. All those filthy orcs and night elves. You know how it is. You know. But hey, we're gonna get straight into map number 2. With no further to do. Actually, you know what? I gotta check something. I had a little bit of an error here. What we got here? I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this on the fly or not. Let's see. Here, give me just a quick minute to save these down, and we'll get into map number 2 on King and Country.
Ready to work.
All right, let's go, dude. Let's go, right? And hey, we're gonna do something really quick.
Ready to work.
We're gonna browse these local files here. I didn't set everything up that I needed to set up. You know how it goes, right?
Ready to work.
See if we can get this thing, might work, might not. There we go. Starbuck Pato versus Soyens.
Ready to work.
Oh, baby! Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh. There it is. Nothing to it but to do it.
Job
Here
done.
we go. In
Job
map
done.
number 2, it's Starbuck Pato versus Soyens in the top right. The red human player. It is going to be
Job's
Starbuck.
ready to
I know
work.
the ally color is a little confusing. You know,
Job's
hopefully
done.
they'll fix that sometime, but what are you gonna do, right? I'm here to bring you what I
Job
can bring
done.
you until I hire a developer to do my own overlays in this game. And
Ready to work.
it's tried and true. They won a game on it, so they're just gonna do it again. I love this cheeky little play here by Jens. It actually pulls this out. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think what his intent was is that this actually aggroes this camp
Locked
out
and loaded.
and makes it difficult to creep. But the priest
didn't actually end up casting anything. And it looks like there actually might be an expo attempt here out of Seiso and Jens. Pato coming straight across now, just trying to do damage. Oh, he walked the wrong way, or he could have fought for that. Now he's just trying to be annoying. This is his job right now. Don't take too much damage. Hang out for as long as you can. And what he's doing is he's buying Starbucks space to go ahead and creep up, bro. Teco. Woo! Legend, the real rock legend in the house at Taquito. How you doing, Teco? Good to see you, brother. Enjoyed your game versus X-Lord. Night of Imba.
Our forces are
Right?
under attack.
Nothing you can do, Charlie. And Starbuck gonna creep the expo location. Now, I doubt he'll expo. Let's go ahead and take a look. Tech's already underway, but Bucky's telling Pato to do. Oh my God! Okay, this is where Starbuck on his stream would be like, Poppy, and he's like laughing, right? All in good fun. Poppy, what are you doing, bro? You bring the witness. The expo could be halfway done by now. Oh my God! GG! It's over. You know that it's true. You know what I say is correct, right? Absolutely. Both players content with just macroing up and creeping the map. This expo, there's going to be zero chance for a cancel here. Now, there is going to be a cancel opportunity on the side of Seiso and Jens, which could bode very, very well for them if this is scouted out properly.
Job's done. Our forces
Just
are
now,
under
the second
attack.
war going down. He's going to continue to feed Bucky for a little while here. Just off level 3. This map is very pesky for level 3. If you take this, and this, you also need this. And that's going to be level 3. And it looks like there's probably not going to be any window to cancel this either. Well underway is Jens's tech.
Research complete.
Halfway through there. Huntress Hall just now completing. The Great Hall for Seiso almost complete.
done.
He's going to
Forces
pick up
are under
level 3
attack.
himself. He's not going to get it here. He might even go into this creep as well. And I'm surprised at the amount of space that the two teams are giving each other at this point in the game. I like Bucky's attempt to pull this out here. He's got plenty of mana that he can start using. And he might as well use it now. There you go. Nice efficiency there. You can tell that he got 100% heal, but was a little greedy with it as well. Mana regen gonna start, and he takes care of that pesky poisoner. That guy poisons everything you have. He's automated to just poison and dot everything up. Level 3 now on Seiso. Has to be taken seriously, man. Blade Master isn't just a 1v1 hero. In team games with like level 5 is still like GG type material there. And Pato also going to secure level 3 for himself after he's got to creep one more camp. Maybe this one. We'll have to see.
Job's done. Our allies' town
Gonna put
is
down a
under siege.
defensive AP. And it looks like Jens is going to move towards the center of the map here. And the expo fully saturated, and you can see here they're going to be about, 1,000 gold ahead. This is not the end of the world, but Starbuck and Pato, they gave up a little bit of the map presence to hit this nice timing push. It's going to be level 3, level 2 Aura, level 2 Holy Light. It's going to be the choices, and they're trying to hit the same similar timing as last game, and I love that play. Gonna try and bust this keeper out, but that's gonna be a quick TP, a Holy Light at the ready. One archer gonna be the cost. And that's definitely worth the effort there. And now they can go up towards the Night Elf player. I don't think you want to rush the Orc. Orcs and their pesky Fortified gets really frustrating to play against without Blizzard or Flame Strike. Oh, baby. What's that old saying?
Forces are under attack.
caffeine plus nicotine equals protein. Isn't that John Daly saying? Well, I don't have nicotine, but you know what I mean. And it looks like Seiso Jens are going to creep together, run into Starbuck Pato. Level 4 on the Paladin. Very important here, and we're gonna have an engage, and only this time the Jack is not on point. Starbuck Pato have great positioning here. Great positioning. Very smart of them to just back off for now. And honestly, they need Jens's tech. And this time, Bears aren't going to be any closer than they were before. But here's where I think it might differ. They have an Expo. They need to buy time. This here is a run out the clock type situation. And now they're actually going to get maximized. So Pato and Starbuck kind of walking into a reverse choke here, where they're going to be fighting a two-front war, and lots of units, rallies, might even be able to be picked off. Night Elf the pros at that, but not without Dryads. And Bears are not being researched as of yet. There it is, 25 seconds till Bears. And all they have to do is this Expo can kind of be that sacrificial lamb, right? The colors are so horrible, old mate. It's so terrible, bro. I wish there was a hotkey that I knew that could change it. I was able to turn on some allied colors at least. But the fact that the game doesn't auto, like, that is weird to me. Or maybe there's a hotkey I'm not aware of in advanced observer mode. If so, feel free to educate me. But how you doing, old mate?
Our forces are under attack.
I was in your neck of the woods not long ago, dude.
Step into the stadium.
Yo, there it is with the huge follow Sly. Thank you. Much appreciated. And also, Euros with the huge Gigantify emote, dude. Sorry for missing that, buddy. Appreciate your support, man, and all the help you've given me setting up a bunch of stuff.
Research complete.
And here we go, dude. It's... Oh, nice surround on the TC of Seiso. Is gonna go down with the Tri-Hero again. Only there's a big difference between this game and last game. They didn't lose a ton of units, and now they have Bears and Tauren on the field. And also that Shadow Hunter's still alive, trying to go for all these cheeky surrounds. And there isn't a TP on Jens. And it's a disaster now. With the Keeper down, can they still hold? And it's Starbuck decides to TP. He doesn't like it. And he's gonna back out. And I'm actually surprised at that, but look, the Tauren count, level 4 BM. Holy crap, could Seiso and Jens have done it? Reverse the tides, because you gotta remember that Starbuck and Pato's strategy is very timing dependent, right? Not that you can't win after the initial push, but, oh, see, and that would be why he's transferring all the way right now. There's a huge tech switch into Griffins. No tech switch for Poppy. He's going to feed, and the Griffins are supposed to counter these Tauren. And actually, the timing's pretty impeccable. But it always makes me wonder, what if they had not put up the Expo? And they, oh my God. Boy, that Blood Mage makes your butt cheeks clench a little bit, right? Old mate, I was just talking about you a little while ago. I was talking about the salt and pepper. You know what I mean? I was talking about the years catching up to me, you know? Becoming an old bull now, right? You know? Not that there's anything wrong with that, right? But the Tiny's gonna get dropped.
It's hammer time.
And now we got two base. And this is something I think personally in a lot of 2v2s that Seiso and Jens really, really do well. They expo more and more, and they scale more and more. They're very good at that. Both of them very good free-for-all players. Both of them very good at fours and other large game styles like that. And the control as you get to these large armies and the macro of multiple bases and everything, they're both very, very efficient at it. Where I would argue that Starbuck, by far the best 1v1 player in this game, Also great at teams, also great at strategy, has his notebook, has a plan, executes to it. However, I think on larger and larger teams and larger like free-for-all game base, these guys are at that level. They really are. That's my opinion. Hey, sue me if you disagree. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I decided if I ever start, you know, my grandpa was like in his 90s. He had a full head of hair, you know, but if I ever start doing that, I just go bald, man. I just own it, right? I just bick the entire head. You know what I mean? And there's no response here. Starbuck gonna get main, and an expo for a main is not a good trade, and Starbuck's gonna go back, but it's gonna be, is it gonna be on time? Aggressive TP into the middle of everything. Shadowhunter with the Starball instantly goes down. Level 5 Blade Master. The TC hasn't gotten to the level yet. Huge mirror image. Heal scroll use, and Pato gonna come in as well. They did get the expo.
Our forces are under attack.
But you gotta remember there's another one up and running. So all it really did was kind of even the playing field a bit. Now these images have to be taken seriously, man. They're still gonna kill units. Watch this. And now they're chasing. Shadowhunter gets bought back at the center.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Got caught with that storm bolt. Now I still don't think they're out of the fight. I think, oh my god, if Jens gets this main, this could be bad. Needs to Ditto. Huge fork lightning onto the Wisp. Isn't enough to repair. And Pato's main goes down. So now, Seiso and Jens are indeed in the lead. Both bases up and running. And Expo just now not mining. Second Expo getting placed back down. A nice wall off by Starbuck here. They're trying to get this. Even if they get this, it's not an even game. It's going to be 1 base to 2 base. And soon 1 base to 3 base. And now the Moonwell's under assault. This is another thing Jens is very, very good at. Breaking off a bear to an expo or to a main and finishing off things, right? A Patito, the base layout. All right, they take out the expo. I guarantee you he pops another one here.
Our forces are under attack.
And now Starbuck and Pato have decided it's now or never. Starbuck, the only one with a decent economy going on. 69 supply for Bucky, but Yen's on 75 now. And what is he adding to his army? Good golly, Miss Molly. This is going to be disastrous. We could see an upset here for game number 2. I predicted a clean 2-0 out of this. I'm not going to lie. It's not that I don't like Seiso and Jens. I like them a lot. They're my boys. But, you know, Starbuck Pato, I'm rooting for them to take the whole thing. I know that sounds like a long shot to some, but not to me, man. To me, they're the 2v2 champs. But I gotta say that Seiso and Jens playing super sharp here. And look at the patented Chimera coming in as well. Chimney. And aggressive TP in, and it's on now. Scroll of protection used. And it's a huge amount of damage in this army. All of the Griffins getting melted by the Crows. And the Chimera and the Headhunter placement is pretty good. Huntresses losing their weight super fast. Level 5 BM traveling upwards. A huge Hex comes off. A Banish attempt and a stomp kill on the MK. And that's gonna be it. Uh-oh. Papito. That is GG. Seiso and Jens are gonna take map number 2. King and Country absolutely melting. Pato with no running base down to 19 supply to the 56 and 57 supply of Seiso and Jens coming out the backside of that fight. Is it possible? Is it possible to do that? Now, do I go through the regular game or do I need to go through champs? I guess it wouldn't make sense if I had to go through champs, right? I don't think that makes a ton of sense. Okay, so I'll get into Warcraft 3 right now. Let's try this out, huh? Let's try and clean this up a little bit. A little bit, okay? Here, I'll even show you. Let me show you guys what I'm doing here. Check this out. Oh! The screen's a little small. I have to change that. Okay, let's see. So, am I gonna have to create a custom game? Oh, mate? Does it have to be on BNet, or can it just be a single-player custom game? Doesn't matter? Oh, well, I guess those aren't the ideal colors for me to figure it out, huh? Probably not ideal. Oh. Ah, I see. I see. There's 3 different toggle modes. Okay, okay. Okay. I see. All right, guys, we're going to get into map number 3 now. Which is going to be none other than Shattered Exile. I still don't think it did it properly. Because I said for it to do both. And it's still only doing one. However, this time, at least... No.
Ready to work.
This time it's still not good. All right, there we go. Got it. We got it! We can build it. We can make it better. There we go, there we go. Yep, you're right. Okay, see, I learned something today. Always got to be open for improvement, guys. And let's go into game number 3. It's match point in the consolation bracket. The tournament life on the line here. Whoever's out is out for good. And whoever moves on to face the behemoths. That is Lawliot Sowen.
Ready to work.
And at the top right, we have a total change up in game number 3. And Bucky going with the Archmage first. He's going to go with more standard play. And same for Pato here. So they just want to play straight up now. Demon Hunter out of Pato. Tied up 1-1. In the bottom left, we have another change up. It's going to be Farseer for Say So. And Keeper for Jens again. Jens, one of the Keeper masters, I have to say. Yeah, this looks a lot better
Ready
now.
for
It's going to be a
action.
lot
Ready to
easier to track.
Ready to work.
See, I've never played with Allied colors on. And I don't really know why. I was always more of a solo player. I never played a lot of team games, so there wasn't a lot of need for it, you know? But that's cool. That's good to know. Now I can clean it up for next time. Now instead, Shu on the other foot, no priestess across the map. This time it's going to be Seiso, who's traveling across the map towards Bucky with his Farseer here.
Our forces are
That
under
was-
attack.
That was interesting, huh? Bucky sees the Farseer heading across the map towards him. He's bringing out Bato's Wisp, and the purpose of this is to deado wolves if they're instantly summoned. He's gonna bring it back. He's fine for now. Needs to be careful about the health of that Archmage. And Bato gonna find the Expo. Yen's gonna waste no time entangling. He knows this is a guaranteed cancel. You can't save this. Beautiful job by Bato here. Bucky running the AM. Farseer gonna go back and start trying to pick off these footies if he can. And that's gonna be almost a 50% cancel. That is really bad for Seiso Yens. Can't be understated there.
Job's done.
I love this. Starbuck actually showing Pato mercy. Doesn't drain his Moonwells. I tell you what, man. I would have drained those damn Moonwells so fast Pato wouldn't have been able to see what was coming. You know what I mean? Nice assassin hire. Super strong. I'm sure he's trying to tell Pato to go in and do it as well. Need to dominate the assassins on these map. Very great versatility. I love the cloaked archer here. Uh-oh, taking a little more damage than you'd like to see. And guess what, Poppy? Those Moonwells are going to be drained indeed. Chasing off one wolf. Expo's back down. It's probably not going to get canceled again. Halfway to go, but we could see a staff in. If he heals up the demon and staffs. But he's not going to do that. He's going to run. And there's a Wisp checking the tech timing here. Great haul well underway for Seiso. 2 burrows and the third on the way now. A bit of a super late tech out of Yens here because of the Expo, direct Expo attempt. And this is going to bode very well for Starbuck and Pato. No doubts about it. And another cancel's going to come in, and I got to be honest, this is practically game ending with the tech timings of these players. And how it looks, I love not getting level 3 and going for that cancel was absolutely amazing. Seiso and Yens have the world stacked up against them now. What? Yeah,
Job's done.
it's true. It's true.
I live to serve.
Here. Let's even it out. We don't want to. Oh no, can't do that, or it'll change the colors and screw everything up. But winner moves on. It's kind of a big deal, guys. $1,400 prize pool at stake. Split among first, second, third. Bucky trying to get level 3 from behind. That is a huge pickoff, taking that assassin out. And now Bucky wants to chain creep. He can even Expo behind this. He knows that they have time. He knows that they have map control right now. They're ahead on tech. Farseer gonna pick up level 3 off of this. Farseer Shadow Hunter. That's very interesting. Usually when I see this in a 1v1, it makes me think that it's going to be hero focus and sometimes even Wind Rider, because it's not really a great combo with exception of focusing. That's my opinion. However, I feel like Orc plays a bit clunky without some sort of sustain healing. And that's what the Shadow Hunter definitely provides. And no Expo attempt again. And now the old Shredder's hired, and Jens is going to make his way into Starbuck's base. And I don't think this is a fair exchange. What's going on here? Keeper now completely out of mana. Mass Repair coming in. Militia being called. Moonwell's going down. That's going to supply block. Double Torn Totem Feed is going to be the play. And now the Tree of Ages is under assault. And the Militia could camp out for a little while. Jens is trying to break in. Headhunter going down. That's not advisable. Pato needs to be careful here. And already half life. Not good. Even going Paladin second. And Archmage still not level 3 is kind of a rarity. There he gets it now. And I don't think that Seiso should be fighting this. He's just losing units. And it's making it to where they're not going to be able to take a team fight. That's the third unit to go down, essentially for free. Jens doing what he can in Starbuck's main. A priest goes down. Most of the workers, only 3 being saved. But if the Tree of Ages go down, it's all for naught. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And now more units getting trucked down by Pato. That pesky Naga. Hey, boys. One more Headhunter now. And now Starbuck goes back to save his base. He can almost saturate gold immediately. And this just only furthers the lead here. And now it's a move of desperation. Seiso and Jens are going to have to get these torrents pumping. Get enough of something going on. Maybe a cheeky expo somewhere. Maybe some Zepparino plays, huh?
Ready to work.
We'll have to see. But I think the position of Starbuck Pato is very, very nice. And this is what I expected to happen in game 1 with the huge rifle Huntress push. I expected them to sack the base and actually start like Zeppelin harassing. I really did. We'll have to keep our eye on that guy as it heads across the map. Try and do some more detriment to Starbuck's economy. One Footman, double Dryad here. Looks like a little bit of an error. I don't think that's intentional, but it could be. Red Camp gonna go to Seiso here. They should be able to see it now, and they do, but it's almost too little too late. Just as the Zeppelin moves into Starbuck's base, and there's no tower to prevent this. And this is definitely going to even the score. Beautiful play here by Jens. Seiso has to back off the middle, but it's not the end of the world.
Forces are under attack.
I come to cleanse this.
Oh my god, Starbuck's main gonna go down. And is there a TP? A Sapper! And that's gonna be it. Starbuck's main is destroyed. 1, 2, 3. 3 workers only for Starbuck now. And all of a sudden, we got a game on our hands here, boys. Ah. Is that mode 2? Is that mode number 2 instead of mode number 1?
Our forces are under attack. Our allied town is under siege. Our forces are under
And
attack.
now Jens working his way to Pato's main. And no fortified. He started it, but it was way too late. Still 30 seconds on it. You could lose all your burrows in that amount of time. And this isn't looking good for Seiso and Jens now. Got a couple buildings on the map. That Moonwell. Way out there. Now they can TP back and save. Pato has a TP, and he's going to kill a bunch of these workers, and then he's going to go. And I think that's a good call. 1, 2, 3, 4 peons, 5 peons alive is all. And now both players have a Zeppelin. And that's what I expected out of game one. Did I not say that? I said they're masters of manipulation and the lames. And Pato saying no more lames. And as Jens pulls them north, Seiso runs south. It looks like another sapper here was used. And he's gonna drop in, and they have to respond to this. I would TP, Pato.
Our town is
He
under
staffs
siege.
the demon instead, and I don't understand what that's supposed to do. Yeah, you have to TP. Oh no, and his army's moving away!
Allies' town is under siege.
And now the Zeppelin gonna go down, and it's gonna have to be a TP, but they saved the main. They want one torn on their way out the door. And that was very, very important, as the food tells the tale. Starbuck Pato on about 86
Our
supply,
forces are under attack.
and only 54 supply for Jens and Seiso. Cleaning up here a little bit, but ooh, that is a very nice sentry ward, so we already know. Jens is now revealed officially, so if he tries to build anything or do anything funky, we'll know about it. Where are the workers of Starbuck? Did he lose them? It looks like he did. He only has one worker left now. What a crazy game, this one. Gonna come down to the wire here. Tauren Chieftain getting caught out of position, as is the Shadow Hunter. Huge burn going off here. Another Tauren gonna fall. And the TC gonna go down as well. Level 4 on the Naga. Shadow might escape if he has the resources. He does. Gets out of Dodge City. 19 out of 31 supply for Seiso. And he's doing his best, but
Our allies'
Bucky has been
town is
putting
under
in
siege.
water elementals to disrupt his economy this entire time. He's down to no workers. Shadow Hunter's gonna make his way back across, and now Yen's in the main of Pato. Gonna keep pegging away at these Moonwells. 48 out of 50 supply for Pato. Gonna have to feed Bucky from here on out, but Bucky's supply block, 37 out of 30 supply. He'd have to build farms. And I think Starbuck Pato with the far superior army. And it's really coming down to the wire now. Only 2 left. The Fork Lightning. Another burrow kill. Only 1 burrow left now. Yen's supply block for the rest of his life. Seiso probably will be as well, because now he can't make
Forces
workers
are under
either.
attack.
Starbuck just camping. This is no hurry. No hurry mode, right? No hurry, and Seiso Yen's on the brink of destruction. Nice little Zeppelin play with the Shredder, but it's not going to be enough. And Pato barreling forward with the invul. TC needs to be careful. Farseer needs to be careful. Keeper, no TP. That's going to be it. GG cold. Starbuck Pato take map number 3 and end up going 2-1. Good Lord. Starbuck Pato win map 1. Seiso Yen's win map 2. And Starbuck Pato take it. And that means that we are going to have La Liat Soen versus Starbuck Pato. La Liat Soen. Sorry about that. Gotta silence the old beep. I get to sing on the beep. All right, guys. So we're going to go to a very brief commercial break. And at the end of that, we're going to go straight into Soen Law Liot versus Starbuck Pato. Let's go.
Hey! I already told you. They say it's lonely at the top. I don't think so. And we're flying high. King of the world! Hey, we're gonna fly right into this next series. Law Liot Soen versus Bucky Papito. I'm telling you what, man. It's gonna be good. Alright? And look out below. We're gonna be dropping bombs. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go.
The Sunshine Stream. My name is Simon Kagwanjala. I hope that you enjoy yourself. It is well known that Sunshine is a top-tier caster. It is also known that we all love the stream, the jokes, and definitely the content. But the problem is, you don't follow. And that gets me to ask a question. Why are you gay? You don't support? Yes, you are gay. Well, I'll get back to the stream. And I can't believe you are gay. Strange. You are gay.
Automod? I don't have an automod. The hell is going on around here? I've been wondering the same thing myself. I truly have. But hey, look at this Clash of the Titans here, huh? If you don't think this is entertaining, I can't help you. All right? If you're determined to be miserable on the weekend, it's Saturday, man. We get the pros playing 2vs2s. Absolutely pinnacle games. Hey, we're going to skip the veto process here. We're going to get straight into map number 1, Shattered Exile. Nothing to it but to do it, huh?
Job done.
Oh, I'm gonna have to turn that one off. We gotta actually, what are we?
Ready for
I
action.
think we've got one here. We've got one here.
Ready to work.
It's this
Ready
one
for
here.
action. Job done.
Check it out.
This had better be work. Ready
Here you
to
go.
work.
Here we go.
Our forces are under attack.
And Starbuck stemming away from the Pala Rifle build, and I think some maps lends itself stronger to Pala Rifle and others not as much. 2 wisps, like 2 ships passing in the night, scouting each other. In the top right, we have Soen. He's down there trying to harass the old Law Light with the Priestess. So it's going to be Tauren Chieftain
Forces are under
and
attack.
Priestess of the Moon. What insane shenanigans are we looking at? The amount of disrespect is too damn high. If someone starts TC Priestessing me, I'm going to feel disrespected. I like that Pato gets the fast level 2 on the demon. And this Priestess going to be forced out here, trying to get a last hit, and now Bucky can just take it. Denies his Water Ellie in beautiful fashion. Zones out this Priestess. Now the Demon Hunter might even pick up, and already starting to burn the TC is huge. Stomp is the play, which is great for early game. I'm privy to Shockwave. Honestly, you might as well use the mana. If you don't use it, you lose it. At least that's what they say. Do me, baby. How you doing, brother? 2005 Aura stacking, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, the early 2000s were good years, huh? Can we all agree? Can we all agree? The 90s were... dude, there was no better time to be a kid than the 90s, huh? This was the pinnacle in which technology and freedom had intersected, where life was as easy as it would ever get without it ruling our lives, huh? The music was banging. The music was the best. The culture, bro, the values, the neighborhood kids all getting together, right? I like the click, the double check. The Priestess see that she has a DP, not gonna use it. Boom goes the dynamite. Down goes the priestess. Poppy gonna run out with just the demon. He's like, Bucky, don't block me with the food. Oh my god! And now Lawlight coming in. Hun and Headhunters, man. TC Priestess gonna be the play, but they really rely on the scaling of levels. And they rely on massing. And already a little bit of a pull here. Bucky loves these assassins, man, and he always grabs them. And I tell you, they're worth their weight in gold. Now, free map hacks out on the field for Lawlight as he continues to just owl scout the entire map. Sentinels gonna do their work here. Archmage struggling to find level 3. He's really gonna have to come up with something nice here. This isn't gonna be enough. He'd have to take that and this.
I live to serve.
And now Huntress is on the move. Very soon it will be time for them to push. And really, TC has level 3. He's gonna have to salve up. Doesn't have the best items. Evasion is nice for the tanking. Gonna have to hand off those slippers of agility to the priestess. Might as well sell the TP at this point. I feel like you need it.
Our forces are under attack.
Paladin's second again at a Starbuck in the 2vs2s, and you know, the Paladin gives you a lot of pushing power and a lot of sustain, right? You're not gonna pick as many, you're not gonna get the Stormbolt kills. You're not gonna get the rally kills as often, right? You're not gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta switch the, maybe if I flip a Rooney like this. Yeah, that's better. Sorry, guys. Makes a lot more sense. And Soen just gonna continue. He's just gonna continue. Creep up a storm. Archmage finally gonna see level 3. Almost 7 minutes into the game now. Demon Hunter has level 3 as well. The tech is up. Keeper second. Very interesting. Okay. Uh-oh, Rally's getting picked again. Bucky's seen it all day long. It's a shame. Solo TC is the way to play it. I'll tell you what. For sure, solo TC is the way. Playing the Archmage back so that he can grab level 3 on the Paladin. I think he'll be just shy of it, but I'm not positive. Yeah, he might get it. But not if that pesky Keeper steps up. There it is. Level 3 exactly. Look at that. Not an experience to spare. And now they're ready. Wow, Starbuck with the biggest balls on the planet gets the last hit from 2 armies. Pato gets surrounded. He's gonna have to TP out, but kills a Huntress, and I think a Huntress for a TP is okay if he hadn't lost that drive. Bucky, with the nerves of steel, runs into a Night Elf Orc army and just dishes it like a champ, dude. Absolute Giga Chad. And now, Lawlight Soen. I gotta be honest with you. It was kind of like the feeling going through the championship bracket. The pre-invuln to try and get a good stomp off. Wants to pick off some units. Gonna have to settle for a single archer, and that wasn't the play at all.
Job's done.
And no hurry engaged. Riflecaster, great versus both these armies. And I half suspect that at some point in this game, if it goes much longer, we might have to see a Blizzard reskill. As long as he can keep the stomps off his back, it could be good. And Starbuck and Pato getting pretty bold here, deciding they want to try and fight this. Targeting down the Kodo, and now we're going to have a big fight. And Tangle goes off. Mirror image on the Huntresses. Pato is deep, but the Demon Hunter has to space out a little bit. PC has no mana, no room for a stomp, not even a potion. Paladin in the background now doesn't Holy Light the Assassin, goes down. And Priest is way too far out front now, but there's no CC, gonna entangle. And they're just going for units, and I think that might be the answer. Paladin has to be careful at half life, and it's Law Lion, who blinks first, hits level 4, is gonna TP out with 2 hunts and a dream. Soen quick to follow, but he TP's back to his own base, which could cost them desperately. Only about 2,500 gold mined out of this expansion, and the boys have been called. Let's go, boys! You know what time it is. It's time to push it through, huh? You think they'll end the game here with the boys or not is the question. And it looks like they're outside of Lawlight's base right now, and they're working their way towards the expo. And look at this. Lawlight's teching at the expo. Wow. If this could be bad. This could be really bad with the timing of this push. And the boys are down here AFK, man. You need a me shield. You need something.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, a burn. Preemptive burn stops mid-cast that stomp. Paladin needs to be careful as well. And there is a mana potion. He's searching for it. Okay, not the best stomp. But picking the sorceress is huge there, honestly. And now Blizzard comes into play. Nothing to counter it. And it's doing heaps of damage. And now they find their choke. They gotta get rid of these headhunters. And Lawlight, what are you doing? You're chasing a demon, and it's costing you the positioning. Archmage needs to be careful. Invuln used. He wants to get one more out of it. And it's a terrible engage for Lawlight. Soen, and look at all these red huntresses. And if they lose, this could be a big upset here. A really big upset. And now, all of a sudden, teching at the expansion does not seem like a good choice. And now they can just focus it, and I think that they should. The Blizzard comes in. No help from the Wisp to repair. He's trying to hang on desperately. If they take this, they take not just the Expo, but the Tech Priests on the wrong side of the battle. Starbuck desperately trying to reposition them level 5 TC, so close to level 6 now. The best stomp of his life, but now he's out of mana. Level 4 on the Archmage. Turns around for it just in time, and it looks like they want to commit to TPing out. But they want the base first. Tree of Ages is complete. 330 HP now. Double Raider kill level 4 on the Paladin. Level 2 Aura because he's got Balls of Steel. Double Priest kill now. Archmage significantly out of position. Level 6 on the TC is achieved. And Starbuck and Ponto feel they've done the damage they need to, not to get overextended. More map hacks coming in with the Sentinels. The most underrated ability, in my opinion. What a game number 1. What a game number 1. Now the demon is deep. He doesn't have an invuln, but he's pretty stacked with items. Ring of Protection, Circlet, Claws, Slippers, Ring of the Archmagi. And someone needs to buy a mana potion. He needs one. He has to have it. Priestess with only a couple of items. Not that yoked at all. Scroll of Healing purchased by Starbuck. Invuln on the Paladin. And it's just as important to take these away from Soen Lawlight as it is to have them for yourself. And a Scroll of Regen would just pay dividends right now, but he doesn't even have a shop. So Pato gonna go back to lick his wounds. Mass Dryad to play here. And I wonder what it is that made him decide to go Mass Dryad versus composition. It's headhunters and hunts. And it is great for stringing out players, for picking off rallies, etc. But I would have thought they would have had more of a meat shield for the rifles. You know what I'm saying? It's Hatui, dude. Bro, Pato still is the best Brazilian Warcraft 3 player ever. That's my opinion. And there was a really good guy I used to lose to in StarCraft 2 who was from Brazil. I'm trying to remember his name now. He played Terran. And he was by far the best Brazilian StarCraft 2 player. He was really good. I don't know why I'm spacing on his name, but now they're gearing up for the fight. Invis, double mana on a level 6 Tauren Chieftain. And I kind of wanted to see a Shockwave change up because if no double heal scroll, which Starbuck Pato have triple heal scroll and protection. And now with the Sorks pumping out, I think they have what it takes. Now, fun fact, you can dispel the tree and that Sentinel will go away. So if this priest came up here and dispelled, it would take this sight, this vision away. Especially on a composite raised flora instead of a Doom Train. You need to rest your feet on like a concrete foundation. You know what I mean? You need post tension up in that. You know? You know what I'm saying? You need the extra support. Is all I'm saying. You know? And it looks like Lawlight is so in not wanting to engage for whatever reason. And even if they do, they need to reverse it. Look at the damage on that Forest Troll High Priest. And I think they need to rename this one to like a Greater or something, because he has additional abilities, including Inner Fire. And he does way more damage. And I think he's a bit beefier as well. Beef stick. Now they're looking for the perfect engage because really they need these stomps off. And it looks like he's not going to change. And now look at this TC. He's looking for a good tasty bait. And he needs to go in deep and it gets revealed. Bucky with the spider senses are tingling. And the TC getting forced back. A stomp not going to do anything on the Dryads, and now he's really deep. Almost all his mana's gone, and he has to use a potion to get one stomp off. And so in Lawlight's force just started melting, dude. Look at these 2-1 rifles, 2-0 Dryads, Scroll of Protection, Priest Healing, Devotion Aura. Bro, holy cow. Starbuck and Pato looking super sharp today. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, bro, Doom Train has magic carpets for sure. No doubt. Oh, bro, I missed Turtle in a Box. Dude, how'd I miss Turtle in a Box, man? What the heck, dude? Welcome, welcome.
Our forces are under attack.
And now they're fighting deep. Only one potion isn't going to be enough. A huge stomp. And the TC needs to just sack himself at this point. He's gonna die. Ankh of Reincarnation, gonna bring him back. The Blizzards are pristine, but the Archmage needs better position. And now full health, full mana bully coming forward. Pato gets off another burn, has to be conservative there, entangles the DC. More volleys going off on these headhunters fighting for position. And I think the war of attrition is going to Starbuck and Pato now. Keeper with the trees in the background as they push forward. Kodo gonna go down. Assassin gonna go down. Level 5 Priestess of the Moon, and if she hits level 6, the Keeper gonna be the only thing to counter her, so I hope he hangs on to some mana. Oh my god, where did this mass glaive thrower come from? He's trying to get the snipe, the casters in the background. Starbuck with the ultimate micro, gonna keep him alive for now. What a game one out of these two teams. We're going into the 20-minute mark now. Look at the splits. This looks like Marines. Starbuck must be playing some StarCraft 2 up in here, dodging the Baneling busts. Because the splits are real, and now Alka Reincarnation, not cooled down yet, has to burn the TP back to his own base. And a huge Starfall! And there's no mana! Has to sack it. Priestess might fall here for the greedy TP back to her own base. And the Starfall did a lot of damage, but not enough. A TP to escape now. And Soen just has nothing left. And the food supplies are beginning to tell the tale. 62 and 60 supply to 31, 34. TC gonna die, and no reincarnation for you. And Lawlight.
Are under attack.
Lawlight with the glaive play. What is happening? Bro. Whoa, what? Sea-Dog defining the meta, I suppose.
Our forces are under attack.
He was acting like he was trolling this whole time. It was so meta, it wasn't funny. He was actually ultra tryharding. Oh boy, this demon is scary, dude. Look at this demon. Could you imagine playing against this in a 1v1? Oh my goodness.
Mine has collapsed.
Plus 16. And now the altar gonna go down. Expo destroyed, and that puts Lawlight back into the Stone Age. And they have less than half of the supply of Bucky Pato. And now the altar can't even be saved, which means no TC will be coming back out. And the weirdest Hail Mary you've ever seen.
Forces are under attack.
Lawlight goes to the base, sees the TP, run, get some help! Paladin, level 5.5. Archmage, 5.5. Altar down, we won't see a TC. And I think that's gonna solidify this victory. I love the cheeky shenanigans, but I'm wondering, he doesn't see a keeper, so he says, why not? Now the keeper coming from this way, blocking it with the glaive. And now he's attacking it. I think one more volley would have been great. Oh my God. Wow, Starfall, good unit, dude. Holy cow. Oh no, TC again. No, and I think that's gonna end up being it. Starbuck Pato with a huge upset versus Lawlight Soen, who destroyed them in the championship bracket. Lawlight and Soen, it was pretty much just Focus, Moon, Sock, Shamiko, Lawlight, Soen, and now we see Starbuck and Pato have showed up to play. Both sides crumbling, and GG well played is called. And Starbuck Pato gonna take map number 1 and what everyone would deem as an upset. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt. Hey man, the glaive play. I don't know, dude. I don't know about the glaive play.
What do you mean? Check it out. Dustin Hoffman, Rayman, look retarded, act retarded, not retarded. Count 2 picks, cheated cards. Autistic, show, not retarded. You got Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. Slow, yes, retarded maybe, braces on his legs, but he charmed the pants off next to him and he won a ping pong competition. That ain't retarded. He was a goddamn war hero. Right. You know any retarded war heroes? You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
It's back. It's back, baby. Starbuck and Pato, man, working their way through the consolation bracket. Obviously, with some huge strategery. Some strategery in the strategic center. You know what I'm saying? They're drafting up the plans on the board. They've got plans big plans to go to the grand finals. And now we're on map number 2, match point. It's still only a best of 3. Which means the next player is going to go to the grand finals. One more match will separate them. If they win this, they go on to Sock Chimiko. And then there's Focus Moon waiting for them. I don't know. I think my boys can do it. I really do. I believe in them. I believe in them. And hey, man. Who doesn't like some good orc play, huh? Someone with the TC first, man. These guys were hyped about it. Where is that guy? I think I see him out there somewhere. Anyways, regardless. I still don't count my boy Soen out. He's a good player, man. But look. Dude, I grew. What do you think? I'm part troll, man. What's wrong with you? Come on. They don't make these things big enough, dude. Voodoo lounges are small. They even upscaled it. You know what I mean? And hey, for those of you who are sick of not seeing any undeads, look, man, you're going to have to tune in later this week. Because we're going to have some undead matches. We're going to have some labby. Is that? Oh, you think they'd enjoy getting to the next game? It stinks down there. Lots of bear skulls? All right.
I guess we can get into the next game then. We all hate undead, right? I think there's one thing all of us as Warcraft 3 players can come together on. And it's the mutual distrust of an unliving organism trying to kill you, right? And who picks that as a race? Right? Who does that? Who do you got? Happy? Neo? Remo? It's a cabal! It's a conspiracy. Let's get into game number 2. We'll see what can happen. Starbuck Pato versus Law Liat Soen, and we're already in for a treat. In the top right corner, hailing from Slovenia, it's Starbuck, and he's already telling, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to hit this guy with a baseball bat. It's Paladin Rifle first shenanigans. Priestess of the Moon. Priestess of the Moon out of Pato. Law Liat with the Demon Hunter first, and of course, our main man Soen, he's going Blade Master, which I gotta be honest, it's strange to see that. Now, Blade is very strong on this map, but you usually see a mirror image creeping. And if you're gonna do it this way, why not disrupt the human? I don't know, man. I'm not as good as these players are, but that's my opinion. Pato with a quick scout. He's gonna see the Law Liat shenanigans here. Bucky with the fast level 2 camp is gonna pay some dividends for sure. I just need to creep this green now, and a little bit of XP will get him level 2. As long as Pato can do his job and run some distraction, huh? Omni Casual, dude. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Our forces are under attack.
It's a good time. I hope you're all having a good time. It's Saturday, baby. You know what I mean? We're all having a good time.
Our forces are under attack.
Sadly, I'm gonna have to work directly after this, but it's okay. I had a long vacation, and now it's Law Light doing some chasing. No level 2 on this Blade Master, and he's really experienced, Starved, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at the Night Elf. Okay, so Law Light quite a bit ahead on tech, but that is
Job done.
to be expected. Archer versus Hunt. Creeping machines. They're gonna need to go, go, go. And that was something I noticed about the other games. Moon and Law Light do a better job than a lot of players in 2 vs 2 being level 2 faster. And a lot of times level 3 faster. But, you know, Demon Blade don't really synergize very well. So they're gonna lack a little bit of control, but they're gonna scale very, very well. But they have to get to the point to where they can scale. Law Light gonna pull the Merc camp, gonna start going to town. Pato definitely needs level 3, and he's not even level 2 yet. I like the tree camp, and Paladin's gonna limp in to juice some of that XP. I mean, the 2v2 trick requires the spawn, right? He can do it right here. It's possible. If it gets scouted, and yeah, it's pretty much GG. If it doesn't get scouted, it's phenomenal.
Our forces are
And you
under
can do it
attack.
from any position, but this position by far is the worst because you have to build your stuff all the way out here, which makes your Sim City really, really bad. And it looks like Soa and Law Light are deciding to put on some early aggression onto Pato. And I think that's ill-advised, to be honest with you, versus Palo Rifle Hunts. This is not, for the most part, when you're strong. This is when your opponent is strong. However, I will say that Law Light has a nice bit of archers, and maybe they can get some pickoffs here. Should have been Hex, and if it was Hex, he could have picked off 1 or 2 units easily. Demon gonna salve in the back, and the forward shop definitely gonna get punished, and this is a problem. This is a problem. This was probably gonna head to build one.
Research complete.
Gonna get some creeping done, and I don't like that Law Light and Soen kind of stood around for a while, like half expecting, well, I guess we have them contained. So now they give up a really decent creep for no reason. Poor little boy. And holy, plus 27. Plus Searing Arrow. Look at how fast this Shadow Hunter gonna go down, and I guess it's a good thing you went, better solve yourself. Look at the stutter stepping out of Papito. And now Starbuck is saying, hey, let's go to the shop. Let's get scrolls. Let's get invulns, and let's get ready to push this thing and fight. We are strong, and this is our timing. And a timing it needs to be. Single Bestiary is not my build of choice in 2 vs 2. I think it's terrible. That's just me. Law Light on fire with the Archer into Talon can be insanely strong, and we actually seen them clean up a lot of championship bracket games that way. Hex so OP in the early game, man. I don't know, like, there's so few situations where it makes sense to go heal wave first. It gives you so much map control, so much flexibility, and adaptability of strategy. And now an Ancient of Wonders going down and a tower, and boy, doesn't this look familiar. This is looking a lot like map 1, Same exact strategy, same exact heroes for Starbuck and Pato versus Seiso Jens. And it's looking like it might even pan out the same way. And now you only have Windwalk, no mirror image. Tons of archers. They need to be getting broken into, and the hunts are trying to get deep. And that's the way you gotta do it. And now the upgrade comes in, which means heavy armor, but they're gonna take extra damage from magic attacks. Heavy armor, that is. Couple of hunts dying, as is the meat shield. Needs to feed mana back to that paladin. And Blade needs to be careful. He's trapped. Uh-oh. Heal scroll used to try and save him, but he can't get out. Blade Master goes down. And it's looking pretty nice here, but they got to get into this back line. They're fighting these dumb, meaty grunts, and they need to get into the back line to kill the DPS. There's no more heals left on the Paladin. Needs some mana. Invuln used. He might have to toss something over to him. Uses a mana potion. Holy Light comes in just in time. Beautiful burn out of Lawliot on his way out the door. And there's still workers here, so now they can start leapfrogging these towers up. Lawliot Soen need to come through in the clutch if they want to get to the championship bracket again. Their tournament life on the line here. Need to pull off a miracle, and the push is so strong again. 2-1 on the rifles, 1-1 on the upgraded Huntresses. And look at the aura, +5 damage. That's almost 25% of an archer's damage. Speaking of an archer, one will fall. And the main of Soen is gonna go down. He starts repairing, too little, too late. And he's gonna push it through. Oh my God. Could Starbuck and Pato make the upset of the century here? I'm gonna have to back up to see all the tasty action.
Done. Forces are under attack.
No, the Holy Light just out of reach. Uther, you lazy sloth. And now it's the demon who gets trapped. Doesn't use the potion either. And now the blade uses the potion. But time is ticking. 2 base versus 1 base. And if you don't win this, when can you win? Paladin fighting for good position here. Blood Mage being brought back at the altar. So is the demon. Naga level 3 is nice, but picking every unit matters. Every unit counts. 61 supply to 83 supply. Ay. Gonna make a vault because the regen scroll, Imba, and creep. Why not? Heck yeah. Get level 5 priestess. Why not? Paladin playing back, letting the priestess soak. Level 5 so important. If you could get level 3 aura, oh my God, could be insane.
Job's done.
And an expo goes down, Tree of Life in this location here. And it's the smart call. Once again, you can dispel this. I thought he had casters. Did he only have rifles this game? Yes, he did. Lawliot has his hands full if he thinks he's going to be able to do this. And this hero is dead at a time that is so pivotal. The more the game goes, the worse it gets. 61 supply to 90 supply now. And they know what's going on. Beautiful scout here by Pato. More feeding coming through. Bucky getting more and more juiced. He's getting yoked. He's getting racked.
Our forces are under attack.
Archers and Talons don't really mean a lot with no front wall. And what do you do against this many 1-1 hunts? Against this many 2-1 rifle? And now even worse. Blood Mage almost level 3. Vanishes the play. And one more camp, why not?
Locked and loaded.
And they'll see it with the Huntress Hall here.
Research.
And they know what's coming. Getting ready to go in and jack. And they know that they know that they know. And why risk it? Why pull it? You don't need to. But they're going to anyway. Pato needs to get south with the Huntresses. He needs to form a wall. Level 3 on the Blood Mage now. And Pato gonna TP out, and so is Bucky. One Huntress goes down for the trouble. Not the end of the world at all. Gets the big rock golem. Gets the item. Belt of Giant Strength. Invuln. Heal Scroll. Regen Ring. Vamp Aura, which benefits no one. So that should be a quick sell. Perhaps another Heal Scroll. And now is their time to shine. Soen struggling profusely. Expo not up yet. This is 3-4
Research
minutes
complete.
of 2 base versus 1 base. And what do? I mean, every moment that ticks is... It's a moment that your chances of winning go further and further out the window, right?
Our forces are under attack.
Someone's getting racked indeed. Burn on the Paladin. But they need to be aggressive. They need to go. You don't have time to fight like this. And Pato isn't even there. And they don't realize it. As soon as they see this, they'll go into Starbuck's base. But Starbuck doesn't even need to fight now. You can just buy time. Another Expo going up in the north location for Soen, who hasn't rebuilt his main yet. And a quick TP in. And it's only one of them. But that's a difficult fight to fight with only Huntresses need to TP. Very nice. Trying to get a Huntress out of it before he leaves. And he's not going to. So TP's exchange, which only benefit Starbuck Pato even more. Now they can run up here, cancel this. Need to be careful of their position, though, as Law Light and Soen head across the map.
Our forces are under attack.
And now a big fight going down. Blood Mage right where he wants to be. Huntresses getting in deep on the archers. That's exactly what you want to see there. And they're even getting a partial surround off. And that's the only way they're going to be able to win this battle. Heal Scroll, protection used.
Job done.
And Starbuck Pato sitting pretty bold. Sitting at 50 food. Pato broke at 2 food over. Probably needs to handle that. To the only 18 food of Soen. And don't forget, there's still a huge amount of towers here. And the demon gets surrounded. Staff out last second. Beautiful play. Need to be careful of the Shadow Hunter now. Naga buys double TP. Double kill. Triple kill. And now they want to go take out the Expo, but at what cost? And he has another TP here now, and a heal scroll.
Job's done.
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. T3 on the way. Does that mean we'll see a Griffin Aviary or not? Or will he just go try hero upgrades? Tower upgrading. Militia harassing. Already getting worker kills out of it. Very nice. Level 5 Priestess to the Moon. Doing his best to micro. Paladin comes in last second, and the demon, what are you doing? Has to get snapped out again, but he had no help to start with. The Expo of Law Light's going to fall. What an amount of Huntresses. And why is he on 51 supply? Just Deado a Wisp or something. I don't know.
Our forces are under attack.
Kill an injured Hunt. Run it into something. I don't know. Merc higher by Law Lyot. And now everything getting caught. Demon needs to be careful. He's spending the whole game in a painful location of low health. One Huntress almost goes down, gets saved. And he'll scroll you. And Pato, even the Huntress is so strong, he could probably take both of them now.
Mine is running low.
Double Murkhire takes care of the tower. And good God, have Starbuck and Pato done it?
Our forces are under
They have
attack.
done what no one believed except maybe themselves. And I believe they're going to the finals. That's what I think. I think they sweep this game. And then they just have to take care of Pesky, Sock, and Chimico. And I think they should plan something special based on those gameplays. And I think they have a real weakness on Lost Temple, to be honest with you. And there it is. GG is called. And that's going to be it. Starbuck and Pato take map number 2, which means they're going to be in the finals of the consolation bracket versus Sock Chimico. Chimico. GG. Super tired. Going to bed. Well, that's going to be all we're going to have for today anyways. Some dope plays though, huh? Some dope games. I dig it. Let's take a look at the bracket and see how it's been progressing along here. And here we go. So, wow, what a road that Starbuck and Pato have been on. You can see their path here. They lost the Sock Chimico 2-0 before, and now they get a shot at redemption here. It's going to be a best of 5, and I believe this is going to be played on the 7th of all things. And then the winner of that is going to be going versus Focus and Moon in the grand finals to see who the winner is. $1,200 prize pool. We're probably going to add a little bit more to that. Pretty excited to see what that comes up with. And let's check out some same category shenanigans here. Shall we? And guys, once again, thanks for following. Thanks for all the love. Thank you. Special shout out to Funny Semantics. Appreciate the support and all the love. Guys, I'm gonna see you later this week. I'm definitely gonna be streaming this coming week. Tune in for that. We're gonna have a lot of solos. We're gonna have some other stuff. Like I said, the follow-up to this tournament will probably be on the 7th. There's some stuff going on with some of the players that we're not able to get it in sooner. We got to coordinate Korea versus Brazil, etc. But thank you guys for hanging out. Take care, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.